Per The Athletic, Terrance Shannon Jr. name has been mentioned heavily around the Chicago Bulls. Will he become a Chicago Bull tonight during the NBA draft? We shall see. And then we should be keeping an eye on DeMar DeRozan and the Clippers to end off the show. Y'all know we're going to talk about it and break it down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shot Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down for another daily episode. Just coming in, giving you guys an update on the current state of the Chicago Bulls. So if you're tuned in with me, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. Now, this is coming from The Athletic. They pretty much came out and saying that around the Bulls organization, Terrance Shannon Jr. name has been mentioned heavily around the organization. There's a strong belief that this fella might be becoming a Chicago Bull. I tell you what, and the way that they have it planned out is that the Bulls will select him with the 17th pick. So if they do select him at the 17th pick, there has to be some belief that the Bulls will actually trade back. If this scenario holds true, and if that happens later today, I would say good job to the Chicago Bulls, because you're trading back, so there is a belief that you will get additional capital, and then you're still getting a solid player. I don't know if Khalil Ware will be around during that 17 pick, but hey, I'm not too mad at the TSJ selection if it was to hold true. We don't know what's going to happen later on tonight. The Bulls could absolutely trade the 11 pick away and then still select a player that they believe is still right for the squad. Or they can absolutely just stay put and then just draft whoever they believe is good if their guy is there. Me personally, I like option one. Trade back. If you don't believe a team is going to be selecting or a guy is going to be available at the slot that you decide to trade back, you trade back, get additional assets, and you still are able to get your guy. Now, when we talk about TSJ, I'm cool with it, but I still hope that there is some type of investment placed into the center position. I understand we got Nikola Vucevic, but I would like a nice young pup to come up in here and be able to do something to add a different dynamic to that backup center spot for the Chicago Bulls. I don't know if in the Bulls plan, they plan on doing something with Adama Sanogo. That's somebody that we got to think about as well if we're trying to see what the Chicago Bulls are trying to do. Me personally, I say you invite more competition within this front court situation, and then you go ahead and make the best man win. You know what I'm saying? The best two win. Those are going to be the guys that get the most minutes. Hell, I see 3-man, big man lineups all the time around the league, depending on what team you're talking about. One of them with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Those guys got 3 bigs. Naz Reid, Gobert, and Towns. And they use those guys in a bevy of ways because all of them offer you something a little bit different from the other. So, hey, the Chicago Bulls can find themselves in a situation like that. But we shall see, because we never know with this organization what we're going to get, at least right now, with the guys that's taking charge. We might see another, you know what I'm saying, Dalen Terry, Patrick Williams, Julian Phillip prototype come through the door. That'll be a Ron Holland. So that's just another wing player with that kind of similar makeup, in my opinion. I believe Terrance Shannon Jr. gives you something a little bit more different than a Ron Holland, because his offensive game is already there, and he already has the size. He has the certain abilities that the other guys have, but he's, to me, a better offensive scorer than a Ron Holland. That's just me. A lot of people might give the athletic, edge to a Ron Holland, and that's fine, but you can be athletic as shit and still suck at putting the ball in the basket. We need guys to put the ball in the basket. We need the guys to go ahead and put the pressure on the opposing team's defenses, and then also be able to stick some defense. I believe Terrance Shannon Jr. is it would be a good selection. So we shall see though. We shall see though. So let me know your thoughts and everything below on that rumor surrounding Terrance Shannon Jr. Will you guys draft him? Will you guys select him? Will you be happy with that selection? I've seen some people say that they will still select Zach Edey at 11. I'm not even tripping. It is what it is. That's your opinion. I ain't even, but I don't think you need to keep 11th, the 11th pick to draft Zach Edey. I don't see the Bulls doing it though, but I could absolutely be wrong. I seen other people mention Khalil Ware like me. That's where I stand. So let me know your thoughts below. Who do you guys think the Chicago Bulls will be drafting? Now, on to the last topic before we get out of here. It is now being rumored around the NBA or around social media that DeMar DeRozan could potentially be, interested in leaving the Chicago Bulls, and that there isn't much momentum amongst each side when it comes to the Chicago Bulls and DeMar DeRozan. That's something I reported on earlier today. And now it is now being mentioned that the Clippers could be monitoring the DeMar DeRozan situation based on what Paul George does with his contract situation and with the Los Angeles Clippers. If Paul George elects to move, DeMar DeRozan is going to be a guy that is being mentioned that the Clippers will target. Me personally, I think that'd be a solid fit for DeMar DeRozan when it comes to him being able to compete. I don't really know what it will look like on the court with a James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and DeMar DeRozan. I don't really care. I'm be honest with you. I don't care. As long as that's not my squad, I don't really care what they do. That's on them. Those guys over there will have to focus on themselves over there. I'm over here trying to focus on what we trying to do as the Chicago Bulls. That's what I'm more focused on. So if DeMar DeRozan wants to go and be a LA Clipper, kudos to him. Shout out to him. It's just I don't really care how it fits. You know what I'm saying? As a Chicago Bulls fan, I don't care how it fits. As long as my team is figuring out how we gonna fit, that's all I really care about. A lot of people know how I feel about Kawhi Leonard, which is hell of a player, but he's never available. So I'm not gonna have conversations or I'm not gonna discuss him the same way I discuss other guys that are available as superstars. You know what I'm saying? That don't leave their teammates hanging. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of look at it. But I hope DeMar really does consider a lot of stuff. Look, it's just that conversation the way you come in and you talk stuff and you say, hey, there is a possibility that he might still be a Chicago Bull. But what's best for DeMar DeRozan is, in my opinion, I can't tell a man what to do. But in my opinion, get out here, go compete for a championship, or at least go out there and you see what's out there for yourself. They explore and test free agency a little bit. So we shall see what the hell goes down. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to come on and provide you guys with the update of what we got going on in the sports world. Remember to tune in later tonight for the draft special. We will be there. Everybody going to be rocking and rolling. So hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So as soon as we go live, you right there. As soon as the videos drop, you right there. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac.